All right, you two. I want you both to be honest with me.
Rick, what is it?
I just came from seeing Taylor.
Oh.
And she told me the truth about Jack's maternity. Now, tell me, is there any possibility that what happened in the fertility lab wasn't a mistake?
How could you even ask that?
Well, Mom, you've done a lot of crazy things in the name of love.
Rick, I had nothing to do with switching those eggs. And Rick, don't you remember how overwhelmed with worry I was when I first thought that there was even a possibility of this happening?
Okay, I didn't want to think otherwise, but I had to ask, all right? But look, a lack of malicious intent is not going to bring any more comfort to Taylor. Look, I'm really worried about her. She's freaking out.
What do you mean?
Well, she's depressed, Mom. I was there, and she's, I don't know, she's carrying quite the grudge on her shoulders over you.
Nick thinks she's fine on the road to recovery, but it doesn't sound like she is. And now the little baby is in her care. I'm not going to let her self-destruct around him. I'm not. Somehow I have to save little Jack.
Such a mess. I can't even imagine what Taylor is going through. I mean, raising your and Nick's son, Mom, this is insane.
This hasn't been easy on any of us.
Well, it can't be easy on you. Granted, you still have feelings for Nick, even though you won't admit it.
Rick, please don't.
But I just can't believe that everybody is so screwed up by this. I mean, you and Taylor and Bridget, how the hell could this happen?
I don't know how it happened, Rick. There was a mix-up in the lab. I've told you this. I've beat myself up about it, and I've apologized 1,000,000 times to about 1,000,000 people. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't rub salt in the wound.
Yeah, I don't think you realize how many people have been affected by this mix-up. Has it really sunk in for you how bad this really is?
Yes, Rick, it has. Could you please drop it? Bridget's gone through hell over this.
Yeah, well, Taylor's a mess, and who could blame her? I mean, her son is your kid.
No, he is Nick and Taylor's child. He belongs with them. I even signed papers.
What? Mom, why would you do something like that? Oh, wait, hang on, let me guess. Because Ridge insisted on it, didn't he? Are you still going to marry him? Even though you and Nick have a biological son together?
We don't have a son together. Rich and I have a son together. RJ. Now, he's the miracle baby.
Mom, you're deluding yourself, okay? Think about it. Biologically, little Jack belongs to you and to Nick. You know it, and Taylor knows it. And it's driving her nuts. Something pretty intense between the two of you.
You're starting to sound like Jackie.
Well, the woman's got a point. You and Nick have very strong feelings for each other, and now you have a son. You know what I think?
It's not important what you think, because it's really not your problem.
I think that it's a sign from the big man upstairs.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get our mother to look at this honestly, realistically.
Realistically, this whole thing was a big mistake. It's affected everybody. I wish to God it never happened.
Mom, can't you see that this is a window of opportunity for you? Taylor is so distressed with your tie to this baby. This is your chance. Your chance to get things back on track with Nick.
What? I can't believe I'm hearing this. Nick and Taylor are married. They have a family. Why would you encourage me to break that up?
Because with the Taylor I saw today, I'm doing her a favor. Trust me.
Stop this, Rick. I don't know what you're trying to do, but encouraging Mom to break up Nick and Taylor's marriage? Mom is about to marry Ridge, and she's finally found a little bit of happiness with him. And if you're so concerned with Taylor, why would you want to take away her husband and her child? That will torture her.
Taylor is the complete and total tortured mess here. You should have seen her today. She was freaking out.
Freaking out?
Yeah, freaking out. She was losing it, Mom, completely off. The woman had a panic attack.
A panic attack?
Mm-hmm. And it was a little frightening, actually.
And you left the baby there with her, alone?
Well, things eventually calmed down, and I just figured she'd want to be alone.
Was she drinking?
What?
Was she drinking?
Not that I know of. I don't think she was.
Did you smell alcohol on her breath?
No. Mom, what is the matter with you?
It's not important. I've got too much work to do. Can't get into it.
We need to go. Now.
Mom, I hope you realize that I'm just trying to do what I feel is best for you and for all parties involved here. I really hope that you listen to me. But ultimately, I hope you listen to your heart. And you'll find that it belongs with Nick and your son.